What's going on, yo? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel here today. For this video specifically, I am pretty excited about it, I'm not gonna lie. It's different from the normal videos I make, but I'm really excited to see, who receives this video and, what they take away from it. What are your guys' thoughts on this video? Obviously, if you click this video, you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail, you kind of get the gist of it, but diving deeper into it, I wanted to talk to you guys about how you can start your own viral NFT project. So if you don't know what viral is a physically redeemable, so an NFT that is physically redeemable. If you're new to the Wax blockchain, or maybe if you're not, you'd already know this, right? The term viral, it's like a ringing term in the Wax community. I mean, they even have it patented. And with having that term patented, with advertising so much at, the idea of viral NFTs, there's just like such a little amount of viral NFTs actually out there and examples to kind of like take away from. Like, how can you get a viral NFT collection going? How can you, make your own viral NFTs and like different ideas you could take inspiration from? I just feel like there's a big lack of it. I'm in a little bit of a unique position here considering I have a viral NFT collection myself. I've come up with my own mechanics for how you can do it, how to kind of gamify it in a sense, even though it's not an actual blockchain game. Try and really just make it a fun and unique experience for people. I thought that if anyone's out there interested in making a viral NFT collection, I can put this out here, give you guys an idea of how I do it, so you can actually take an example, maybe put your own creativity into it and come up with something yourself. But before we dive fully into this video, I'd advise you guys to subscribe to the channel. Please, please, please. We're at 1,800 subscribers right now. We're on the road to 2K. We're so close. With your help, we can make it there. So please, please, please subscribe and let's get right into this video. Now you may be thinking, Gabriel, come on now. You got Funko, you got Hot Wheels. They're doing virals. They're some of the biggest collections on Wax. And I mean, they are doing virals. Yes, this is true. But the only reason their model of how they're doing virals is even working for them is because they're massive IP. I mean, if you're Funko and you're doing a collab with DC, obviously you don't have to have that much depth to your collection, right, to do virals, because you're just two massive IPs merging together. It's just a no-brainer that it's going to work. But if you're like me, you're not a massive IP, you're not a big brand, and you're just someone, an average Joe who wants to start up their own project and have, their own brand with NFTs relating to physical products, this video is definitely going to be for you if that's the case. Here's some of the examples of virals from my collection. These are from my Series 2 coming soon. They're all viral sneakers. They're all gradient themed. They have their little patch on the back to even match the theme. And how to obtain them, it's a bit different than, let's say, like Funko, right? Because I don't just have to open a pack. Let's say you have a 1% chance to get the viral. There's a bit deeper mechanics to it. I made a little bit of a graph right here, and I'm going to go over it to show you, the process of how my virals work and actually obtaining it. And in my opinion, it's fun, it's unique. I haven't seen something like it on Wax. But looking at how I do it, I hope you can kind of like take a little bit of something away from it, get an idea from it, and maybe change it up, make it your own. Obviously, one of the most important things is having a good viral, something that's appealing to the eye, something that you want as an end goal, you think is desirable. I personally like this. I'm in the Wax space. It fits the theme. It's got the Wax patch on the back to even go with it. These are something that I would wear personally. Now, once you have a viral that you like, you think it's appealing, then you can go to the process. And it wouldn't be a good process, in my opinion, if you don't start off with having a pack, you get to rip open, you get to see your RNG and see what you get from it. The only difference is unlike Funko, like I said, you don't just get the virals from the packs. What you get are threads that are used for creating the virals. Now, how I did mine is if you go to the shoe, you can see here, it's kind of a gradient. There's separate colors throughout this. So if you go back up to the threads, what I did was you have 3 separate color threads. You have champagne, orange, and you have cognac. Now, each of these threads are obtainable from packs, and they all have a specific rarity tier. Obviously, you go down, I put it in order. Mythic is the highest rarity, common is the lowest rarity. And so from opening this pack, gaining these threads, you're going to be using them for what's called blending. If you don't know what blending is, I'll have a link in the description of this video. I don't want to go too deep into the detail and kind of derail myself from it, but if you don't know, I'll leave a link in the description. Each one of these threads have their own blend recipe, right? So let's say if you have 3 common champagne threads, that'll take you to the rare champagne thread, and then so on and so forth to the epic, legendary, mythic, and the rest of the colors are all treated the same. And this is where the RNG comes into play with packs. So, if you're getting commons, you're gonna have to, blend them through the rarity system. But let's say if you get legendaries right off the rip, it saves you a lot of time. That's where a lot of the fun is, in my opinion. Always nice to open a pack and get some good RNG from it. Now, once you get to this last rarity, how I did mine is basically you don't need to get 3 of the same anymore. The blend recipe kind of changes, and now you just need 1 of each, right? So you need your 3 colors to merge together, because this is, like I said, a 3-color shoe. It's a gradient. So you need your champagne, your orange, and your cognac. And what you're gonna be doing now is you're merging each one of these now into the next thing. So you're blending these 3 into one different thing. And that one different thing is what I call the tangible ticket, and it's the next step, and it's pretty close to the end. It's almost here in the end game for being able to actually get the shoe, but there is a few last steps. Now, once you get the ticket, what this is used for is, it says on here actually, if you zoom in, it says super blend this ticket to enter the tangible pool and gain the eligibility to win the viral NFT. So super blending, if you don't know, it's similar to regular blends, but it just has a percentage chance. So that's why you see a 30% chance here, 70% chance here. When using this, you're super blending it, right? And you have a 30% chance to get to the next rarity, the spot you want to be at, which is called the tangible pool, but you also have a 70% chance to get which is called a tangible elite pack. Now the elite pack is basically like you failed your ticket, you didn't make the super blend, it wasn't successful, but we don't want to set you back all the way, so we're going to give you some good threads. And this, you know, it has a mythic thread, it has some legendaries in there, it has some epics in there, so it's kind of like make sure you're not completely set back in the process. You don't have to go all the way back to the ticket again. It's like a little bit of a, you know, a reboot. But how the pool entry works, I personally really like it. It is a bit RNG dependent, but it kind of, we make like an event out of it. It's really fun. So let's say we do a sale and it happens on a Monday, right? And the first person to blend their way through the rarity system and get this pool entry, it happens on Tuesday. Now what would happen is now this opens a 7-day time frame. So whoever else gets to this pool entry and obtains it within that 7 days also has now an equal chance of obtaining a viral NFT. Let's say the 7 days have passed, there's now 5 people in the pool. You would now have a 1 in 5 chance to be selected as the winner of the viral. But now see, there is ways to up your odds, and it is gameable, right? Because let's say if you really want this shoe, you can obtain multiple pool entries. So if you obtain multiple pool entries, now you'll have a better chance of being able to obtain it, because now you have double the odds of obtaining the viral and actually get picked. And what I mean by we make a whole event out of it, it's really fun. We live stream every giveaway, so it makes it exciting. You know, all the people that have a pool entry and tuning in, kind of nerve-wracking, but it's a fun experience. Because experience requires a bit of luck, it requires a bit of effort, it makes the shoe that much more rare, and I feel like the person enjoys it that much more when they get it. Now that you kind of get the gist of the whole experience, right, and how I, you know, created the whole mechanics for my project, I'll label a few of the different reasons why I've done certain things. Now, one thing in my opinion that's very important when creating a collection is creating a lively secondary market, creating, you know, an atmosphere where there is a reason for people to want to buy and sell things. Having the in-between system where you have threads here, you have the tickets, this creates exactly that. Because let's say you're opening your pack, and let's say the people, they get certain threads, but now they're just missing just one thread they need to blend to create the ticket, right? This creates an entire secondary market ecosystem of people being able to buy and sell and supply threads that other people will need. And let's say you're in a different scenario, right? You get the ticket, but you don't want to take the chance to blend it, right? Now you can put this on the secondary market. And for the person who wants to go for the pool entry, right? They could be blending these tickets and they're like, oh, I ran out of them, right? But you know, there's options on the secondary market. There's people that can sell their tickets on the secondary market. You can even sell pool entries if it's within the time frame people want to be purchasing them. Even for the fail pack, there's a thought process behind it. For the people that want to open it, they want to get the threads, they want to go for the ticket again, go for the pool entry again, they can do that, right? For the people that want to cut their losses, they don't want to, you know, have to go for the percentage chance again, they can literally take this pack, and because it is a better rarity pack than the normal packs that are offered in the sale, they can sell these alone and make a profit off it. The whole thing was designed to be a fun process, but also being a process that can be, you know, profitable for, let's say, the person who wants to purchase packs and then sell the items they get from them. As someone myself who likes buying into projects, right, and seeing if I can flip things, I always want to have that aspect to it, and that's really important to me. So in your own way, however you want to do that, I think that is something important to incorporate in your project. That pretty much sums up the process of which I've created personally for my viral project. It took me quite a bit of time to actually come up with this concept, sculpt it, and like, you know, make sure it's all neatly done, and I like all the different intricacies to it. With so few examples out there of different ways to actually execute on a viral project, I hope this is helpful for you. I hope you can gain insight on it and gain ideas for your own project if you're looking for it. I hope it could be of service to you through this. That pretty much sums up this video. Like I said, if you're looking to get in virals, I definitely suggest doing so to anyone watching this. In my opinion, it's something that, you know, we need more of on Wax. In my opinion, the concept of virals is wildly underrated, and to anyone looking to do it, you should definitely get into it. There's a void in the market, in my opinion, on Wax where not nearly enough people are doing it. If you're looking at different things like Etsy or eBay, these are examples of things that could be on the blockchain. These could be literal marketplaces on the blockchain. When looking at things like that, it really makes me wonder, why are there not more people bringing their custom items on, let's say, an Etsy, bringing them to the blockchain and making virals? I think it definitely makes it more fun. It builds a community. It's a unique experience. But enough of me rambling on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. And if you think so, leave a comment. I want to hear your comments on what you think about this all. Maybe if you're getting into virals, if you have any questions, we can talk in there. As always, if you enjoyed this though, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Like I said earlier, we're on the road to 2K. With your help, we can get there. I'll see you guys in the next video. That's it for me. Peace.